If you're ready to play around with a 3-card Monte style trick with gaffed cards, stay tuned. Hello, I'm Wayne Kawamoto. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to perform a 3-card Monte style trick that uses 2 different methods. It's actually just a single phase trick that has a theme of 3-card Monte where you make a card change. Frankly, if you want to learn the real work behind performing 3-card Monte as performed on the streets, you won't find it here, but I'll try and provide resources at the end of this video. Let's get started. You show 3 cards, you ask the spectator to watch that Jack of Diamonds. Deal them cards onto the table. If you like, you can do a little switching around. Ask, where's the Jack of Diamonds? And if they say the center card, they're wrong. Here's what you'll need. You'll need 4 cards. Have 2 cards, here I have 2 cards that are black and 1 that's red, so it contrasts. And notice that I have a 4th card that matches one of the 2 of the other cards, in this case the 9 of clubs. You'll need glue and scissors. Take your contrasting card, the one the spectators will follow, and cut it about 1/3 of the way down. Get out your glue. Get some glue on that partial card. And now you're going to stick it onto one of the cards here. I'm using the one that happens to match the one of the pair, maybe about 1/4 of the way down. And that's your gimmicked card. Make sure it lines up. And once it dries, you're ready to perform the trick. Now here's how you set it up. You have your 4 cards. Now the indifferent cards, in this case the black 9s, we're going to hold one on top of the other. Notice that when you display that I have the one that matches underneath. So the 9 of clubs is underneath the 9 of spades. And you display it just like this. Once again, there's 2 on the bottom and then the gimmicked card. So you show it, push the cards together, turn it over, and deal onto the table. If you like, you can do a little simple mixing. Don't make it too hard. You want to make sure they follow that center card. And when they pick the center card, they'll be wrong. Now here's a little variation where we're going to actually change a card, in this case into the Ace of Diamonds. You're setting it up the same way. The Ace of Diamonds is behind the 9 of spades. Display the cards. Push them together. Now deal onto the table. And you ask the spectator, where is that Jack? They'll say the center card, but magically it turns into the Ace of Diamonds. Here's a second method with the different gimmick. Show the 3 cards, ask them to follow that Jack of Hearts. Deal them onto the table. Do a little mix. And if they say that Jack is in the center, they will be wrong. Here's what you'll need. You'll need 4 playing cards. In this case, we're using 2 black cards and a contrasting Jack of Hearts, a red face card. And we have a 4th card that matches one of the pair of indifferent cards, in this case, the 9 of spades. You'll need scissors and glue. take the red card, the one that's different, and you're going to cut a corner of the index off, just like this. Get out your glue. And sorry, went out of the picture here, but I'm just putting glue on the back of that corner. And stick it on one of the other two cards at an angle. And that's your gimmicked card. You'll be ready to perform the trick. Put the gimmick card on the bottom, then you line up the remaining two cards, the 9 of spades, 9 of clubs in this case, line them up and put them at an angle, and it looks like you have 3 cards, but you actually have 1 gimmicked card and 2 cards, one on top of the other one. Deal onto the table. Now the spectator thinks it's in the center. You can do a little mix. And when you turn it over, it is not the contrasting card. Now here's a secondary trick where you make the jack turn into the ace of diamonds. Just as we did before, the ace of diamonds goes under that front card. Gather them, deal, and when you ask them what that center card is, they'll say the jack, but it turns out to be the ace. If you'd like to learn the real 3-card Monte, the best resource that I've discovered is by Whit Hayden, and it's part of his School for Scoundrels. Definitely check this out. If you want to learn to perform some fun close-up 3-card Monte style tricks, I can highly recommend Mike Skinner's Ultimate 3-card Monte and Emerson and West's Color Monte. These use gaffed cards as well, but they provide fun routines that you can perform for family and friends. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the 2 tricks that I taught you in this video. Please like and subscribe for more tricks in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.